Yes. Sometimes, or even most of the time, when we pay for something, when we buy for tickets, we try or we tend to find the rates of the tickets that most we can save. But really, sometimes we have to be careful because there are instances the days before your flight, you might have to cancel for whatever reason, medical, and you want everything to come back to you smoothly. Like if you wanted to cancel your flight, get the refund smoothly, no problem. But with ASAP tickets, it's ridiculous. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. So I hope, you know, there are other families out there. They need more money than me. I understand, but they may have, a child or a parent that needs more money, medications or whatever. I just have to, address to other people that be careful with ASAP tickets. You think about it, $200 is not worth. It's not really worth. I waited for this refund. I didn't even get the refund yet. It has been now a year and a half. A year and a half. Now I'm about to go to court. On February 16 last year, 2020, I purchased an online electronic plane tickets from ASAP Tickets. These tickets were for myself and for my elderly mom, which is my mother is 80 years old. So the flight supposedly to the Philippines from LA, California to the Philippines, and was supposed to come back. The returning flight would be on October 1st. So we fly June 21. That's supposed to be our schedule. July 21 of 2020. And the returning to LA from Cebu on October 1st, 2020. Well, due to the coronavirus pandemic, we called ASAP tickets to cancel our flights. Now, this is sometime in May 2020. And to request the reimbursement or refund of the money paid to them. The airline carrier, which is a Philippine Airlines, canceled or dissolved all their flights from LA, California, Los Angeles, California to the Philippines, Cebu, Philippines, or vice versa because of the pandemic. And even my mother is in her 80 years old. She has been advised to her doctor that it's not good for her to travel at her age due to the risk of exposure to coronavirus. This is around the time when all the countries, especially in India or Italy or Southeast Asia, where people were dying left and right. So, we were not sure if we want to go because she's already old. The doctor said for her not to go to travel because of risk. She may have a fatal outcome due to her age and chronic of her medical condition. She was supposed to visit her sibling, her brother, that's also an elderly, but we cancel it. So I talked to a ASAP agent representative. Her name is Sally, which she refused to give her last name. Informed me that I will receive a refund or reimbursement for the tickets. I had numerous of conversation with her at this. I have a telephone number for her. It's 844-795-2414. 844-795-2414. I don't know if that's international or somewhere else. Maybe Canada. I don't know. Europe. I don't know. As of this writing, because I read letters, I have not received any refund of money paid ASCP tickets. On July 29th, this is now July 29th, 2020, I spoke yet with another ASAP agent. Now this time his or her name is Enzo, Enzo. And now this guy has a different telephone number. It's 800-605-7132. Now this guy Enzo insisted that ASAP ticket will not now refund my money back because I, according to him, Enzo, that I canceled the flight instead of them canceling the flight. Right? It's not them canceling. So now Enzo says no refund for you because you canceled the flight. His logic was, to me, is ridiculous. I purchased even a travel insurance precisely for unseen events. Unseen events. Even in their flight terms and conditions, ticket protection terms and conditions, it says here, even it says quarantining. Even it says cancel. You can cancel your flight if there is any unforeseen, unforeseen like coronavirus. It's not me created it. It's all over it's pandemic. But anyways, his logic, I find it very ridiculous. I purchased a travel insurance for it, and they're still not willing to give me the refund. Not even the great leaders of the world expected something like a pandemic like this, So I paid almost $2,000 hard-earned money for the plane tickets. My mother can use the money instead to buy her medication, For me, it's a lot of money. I heard, I've read, I've watched ASAP victims. They spend $5,000, $7,000, right? But for me, just for me, $2,000 is enough. So ASAP Tickets has numerous other complaints against it from other travelers. I know, I've heard. They have many other helpless victims, and this company seems to be acting with impunity. Their unscrupulous actions of refusing to reimburse travelers during this time of pandemic needs to stop. Really does needs to stop. I called my bank. I have a letter here. I called my bank. This is June 10. And they tried to dispute it. Nothing happened because, according to the bank, their understanding is that I cannot cancel it because it's non-refundable. But it says in their terms and condition that if any unforeseen disaster, including quarantining, well, in the Philippines, at that time, since coronavirus is new, or not even the world, America, or any part of the world, any countries, that they didn't even know what to do with it. So they are just quarantining people left and right, coming from outside the Philippines. So there's no way. So when we get there, let's say if we continue going there, when we get there, we have to be quarantined to a hotel for 15 days to 20 days. We pay for the hotel. We pay for the food and everything. So the bank did not do any good for us. So then I wrote letters to the Department of Transportation. It's the Office of the Attorney General also, and they are willing to help, and they did help. ASAP even promised me. This is now in October. We've been going back and forth with them. In October, they said, please allow us to bring sincere apologies for the late replies to the case and for the delay in providing you with records we hold in our end. And you know what? The response of ASAP Tickets to the Attorney General, they pay us, according to them, they had paid us, but they paid the wrong person. They send us the copy that they pay us already, but the person they paid is from Germany. It was even the wrong confirmation number. So they paid. They sent us the copy that they already refunded that person, but not us. It was a different person that they refunded. So I don't know if they're using a different tactic just to delay me and them, my case and them. So I'm not even sure if they're just delaying it. But anyways, the Attorney General by December of last year finally said that they said, according to them, the Attorney General, you may wish to contact them directly or consider the advice of a private attorney. So now I spoke with different legal help, and last beginning of August of 2021, I made a demand letter to ASAP tickets that I was giving them a whole month of August to give my refund back, but if not, I may pursue and continue legal actions. But wait, here's what I want people to know what really happened to. On January 27, 2021, by the way, I spoke with eight different ASAP agents. Now, these are the 8 different ASAP agents. So that's just to show that these are the people. And the number 8, his name is LJ. Now, this guy, from $2,000 that they supposed to refund me, the guy says, we're going to penalize you $325 each ticket, because ticket for me and a ticket for my mom, $700 almost. And this is what they send me on the email, that the refund. This may look familiar to other ASAP customers. So I said, okay, deduct the refund. So now he's supposed to pay me $1,200. He says, in 2 weeks, we'll send you the check. I said, okay, just I'll pay the penalty. Even though I paid for my travel insurance, I don't want to think about it. Just I'll pay you $325 for me and $325 for my mother as a penalty, and just pay us $1,200. In 2 weeks, nothing. This was in January. February of 2021, nothing happened. Now we're in August. The guy called me again. Now he wants to give me another penalty. Instead of $1,200, instead of paying me $1,200, now he wants to pay me $700. $700. I said, look, I can't do that. That's not what you promised last time. I agreed on your promise that you take penalty $325. Now you pay me $1,200, and now you want to make another deal by August. Now you're gonna pay me only $700. Now it's the other way around. So today is September 1st. Yesterday was the last day of my demand letter. So I may have to file I may have to pursue legal action. Now, my legal team advised me to go look at sos.gov.California. The Secretary of State. This is where you find the ASAP Tickets Company. But the problem with them, they're all over the world. I got a guy by the name of Waruku. Waruku is from Asia, from the Philippines. I got a guy named Enzo, Hero, all kinds, 8 different agents. It's good for other ASAP customers to know about this because it's very frustrating. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I went to this website, Secretary of State, whatever state you are in, you go look at under website and you look at under business search. Business search. This company is ITN LLC. ITN stands for International Travel Network. Now, that's the mother company, so to speak. But I found out that since I'm in California, there has to be someone in California, authorized agent in California. So I looked under that. They have a PDF file. Once you go to that business search ITN, there's whatever state you are in, there's a PDF file there. You open that file, and then this is the list that would show up. So recently, I found a list of I found a list of February. You see the February date there? That's February 19, 2019. All right? And this is the guy in my state. The guy's name is Peter Vazan. Peter Vazan. But that was on February. This one is in March 2019. So in February, he was registered in a different address in San Francisco. Check this out. The third one. This one is in June 2021. This one is the 19. If you look at that, that's March 2019, registered in the state of California. This one now is registered on June 2021 in the state of California. Their address now is different. Their address is over here shown in San Francisco, in Burlingame. I don't know if you can see it, but the guy's address is now in Burlingame, San Francisco. I know where it is. This is what I've been looking for. And a lot of ASAP passengers or customers that want to refund, they're having a hard time looking for the address because the address is very critical when you file a case to them because there's no address. Other than that, the address you see is in Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware, that's the address. Now, you want the address on what state you are in. And I'm sure if they are selling you tickets in that state, there has to be an agent in that state. So now, since my demand letter ends in August, now we're on September, I'm going to go ahead and start my filing claims against this guy, Peter Vazan. Peter, V as in victory, Azan. Peter Vazan. So to the ASAP people that are thinking getting tickets online, whether it's ASAP tickets, whether it's Orbitz tickets, whether it's Expedia tickets, online tickets, forget about it. Forget about it. Even I know we tend to get, we tend to get the cheaper price as much as we can get. But $200, $300 difference, I say is not worth it. You might want to go directly to the airline, or you might go or a travel agency that you really trust and you know these people with their integrity in case there's a disaster, in case there's any unforeseen disaster like the pandemic, that they can always refund you. I would go even if I pay extra $500. Now, even with this ASAP tickets, they made me pay the insurance, and I bought it. And this is the unforeseen. It even says in the paper, if there is a quarantining where people all over the world are quarantining, then you get 100% refund, guaranteed. That's what they said. But now they're giving me a run around the bushes. So it's pissing me off because that $2,000 could help my mother, a lot, a lot. Now, just recently, my mother last month had a surgery, and just last month, the person that my mother wants to go visit in the Philippines, which is my mom's elderly brother, already passed. Already passed. So, and then I think I know $2,000 is not much. It's not much, but I'll go ahead and hopefully a lot of people would realize that online tickets, it's you're not sure. You're not sure. There's always an emergency the day before the flight, or days before the flight. We don't know. There's always an emergency that it's none of your control, beyond of your control. So you might have to cancel, and then they don't pay you, they don't refund you. That hurts. If they can scam me, giving me a reasoning, lying to me for almost a year and a half, a year and a half, 12 months, 18 months, 18 months of lying. I'm no longer accepting their calls. They are free to email me, but I am now going to claim it on the courts. But primarily is to be aware, let other people know, other flyers. We all have loved ones all over the world. I'm in America. I'm from the Philippines. I still have loved ones there. I visit them. I want to visit them. But being lied, come on, it's not really fair. And that's a lot of money just for them to make money. It's not their money. The agent says, well, the Philippine airline is not giving us money yet. Well, look, I did not made a deal with Philippine Airlines. I made a deal with you, ASAP. I did not talk. I should have talked to Philippine Airlines directly. But I did not make that. That's between you, ASAP, and PAL and Philippine Airlines or whatever airline. But just to let other online buyers, online like customers, online ASAP victims, and other people to know that be careful with ASAP tickets, especially ASAP tickets, or for that matter, all online tickets. Of course, I gave them a demand letter. I want them, just like anybody else, whether it's a big money or small money, it's hard-earned money. I did not get this $2,000 just like that. It's a blood, sweat, and tears, like what they say. It's not that easy. We're in America, yes. We work hard. We try to save. Everyone know. You work, you save money to travel, to visit loved ones. This is not even leisure or whatever. It's none of their business, the leisure or whatever purpose of the travel, but it's a hard-earned work money. And right now, I'm in the process of filing it to the courts.